Oh shit, it got dark on us. What's up, guys? Another FS17 video. This time we are on a different map. We are on Stevie's Pinecone Valley map. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. And I thought at first, I was like, oh yeah, maybe we should do the money cheat for this one, seeing how it's big ass fields. But looking at the starting equipment, we've got a dick ton of stuff that we could sell out that we don't really need. And for some reason I keep getting like $5 grand every hour. Now watch, it'll jump up to like 55,000 or some shit here in about another 2 minutes. No, at that time it went down because we got hit with that. But $27,000 for property income. Trying to figure out what the hell it is on our property that's giving us income. Of course, I hate the nights because it makes it hard to see everything that's going on. So I've got it kicked in 120 scale here, just so we can fast forward through the night. Come morning, we'll reset all the useless implements that we don't need, and one particular tractor that we don't need. I mean, I love the tractor, but it's just a nightmare to try to. It's like the vomit comet when you're trying to drive it, because it's an articulating tractor. So I figured, why the hell not harvest the only field that we own as of right now. Reset the GPS, 2 o'clock. It's starting to get a little bit lighter out. We're going to go ahead and wait for probably about 5:30 in the morning. Hopefully we don't get fog on the first morning like we did with the Hall Farm earlier. Now this is more at my alley. The Hall Farm was nice because it was a different pace. It was all slow operated, small equipment, lots of gates, the mud in there. But at the same time, finding the map's limitations on what you can and can't do, and then realizing that that's a lot of the stuff that you like doing, it's good to have a map like that for days when you feel like doing small scale stuff. But most of you guys know we do like massive farming, especially me and Mike. So apparently during the day we had $27,000 of income. We're up to 52 grand already. We started with 25, and it's almost getting light enough to where I can kick it down to real time. I want to see how much we get. We're at 52, 53, so interesting. Needless to say, either way, we're earning money somehow by doing nothing. So it's got to be something. Now, looks like it's getting a little bit brighter. I'll probably sit here, and as soon as it turns 6 o'clock, which is about to, we'll go ahead and kick it over to real time at 5:59. Reset the cruise control, and we should be good to go now. Looks good enough on stream that it's not too dark. And I'm doing the straw swap just to seeing how we have the larger equipment. That means I get to run a larger baler. I can make round bales if I want instead of square bales. We've got the crapload of mods in this time, so it should be a lot more fun. Definitely going to keep us a lot busier now, seeing how we've got these big ass fields. As you guys, well, you can kind of see there from the what the GPS isn't blocking. But there's a sawmill, there's a river, there's plenty of big fields. They're all big fields, so there's not really any need to combine them. But who knows? Can't rule out the possibility of combining it at some point. It's overkill. And of course this harvester is the stock CR1090, but we re-scripted it to hold 100,000 liters. Hence the 17,000, and we're only at 17%. Every 1,000 liter is 1%. Which means we're gonna have to get a bigger trailer. Probably gonna have to get a bigger everything. And of course one of my favorite mods and Mike's least favorite mods, the automatic cutter head. I just like it because it's easier. The GPS back on, we're gonna make another pass. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be the 7th pass. And this is with, I believe, the 45-foot head. I know I do have the 90-foot in the game. I just haven't bought it yet. So now, literally what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what we can and can't afford. Are the freaking front lights on? Yes, they are. See what we can and what we can't afford off the initial start here, selling some of the smaller equipment like the seeders, all that good stuff. And that tractor over there is not gonna, is that a forge? I think that's a forage wagon, that's not a tipper. But you can see right there, Pine Cove Storage. It's one of the 2 railroad tracks in this map. Now I did a lot of research before going in to download the maps as to what kind of map I wanted to do, what kind of farming I wanted to do. And after reading everything that this map had as far as crop, root crop, all that good jazz, this map right here came out on top. And, I mean, it was the first map in the top rated category, so you can't go wrong with having the top rated map. Plus it's all about the aesthetics too. This looks really nice. See, that is so much easier to just hit GPS and then cruise control, and then you just let go of the controller while it goes down the field. Now I know I do a bigger, I've got the Case air cart. I've got the big bud pack in as well. Don't know why, but I also have the Platinum expansion, so I don't think this map is sugarcane compatible, but I'm gonna try. I mean, worst that would happen is we could plant a giant, enormous field in it, harvest it, and then, oh, we can't sell it anywhere. What are we gonna do with it? Not a big deal. This is more of a just let's have some fun farming. There were some other maps I was looking at, and after dealing with all the fences and all the gates and all that, didn't really want to put myself through that again. I mean, I don't mind a few here and there, but if everything is literally just freaking fenced in, a little overkill. If I remember correctly, this is a 4X map too. Or it might have been one of the other ones I was looking at that was a 4X. So 2 solid passes, and then we've got a short pass. Be nice to find out what the fields are worth, because right now, what I'm going to do is we're going to sell off the equipment that we don't need. We're going to sell off everything that's in the silos, maybe pay off the loan, but more importantly, see what we can do with the existing equipment. Because I know we got a mower, we don't need that. Not yet, because I've got something special for that. If there is enough grass in here, we will be busting out the Wheelmaster LT. I've got the Big Krone 1100 and the Krone Beast pack too, so a ton of stuff. So this should prove to be a pretty fun map to play. Been meaning to do a ETS2 Truckers MP for a while, but using my 18-speed shifter, it's very different. So I'm running automatics, and I'm still a driver for hire with that. So I just like the whole ETS world better than ATS right now, just because of the diversity, how you're traveling through countries instead of just states. Always been a huge fan of that. And I know they released the Italian DLC. I thought that was supposed to be on the 10th, but I guess I was wrong because that dropped 3 days ago. I know, if it's been 3 days, it's almost close enough to where they would have it on Truckers MP. But I don't want to. I'm really holding out for Farmer's Dynasty, which that comes out on the 14th. So making sure that I've got the money kept aside for Farmer's Dynasty, but at the same time also wanting to pull the trigger on the Italian DLC, seeing how I get a discount for owning Scandinavia, going east. And granted, it's not really that big of a discount. It's, I think, $17.99 without it, $15.49 with the discount. Just I want to make sure that I secure a copy of Farmer's Dynasty. That way I can do an entire series on that. Farming Sim is great. It's just after a certain amount of time playing it and doing the same stuff over and over, you kind of get a little burned out on it. Which is why I was hoping, or I'm hoping, that Farmer's Dynasty is going to change that, because it's like Daggerwin said, it's a combination of My Summer Car, The Sims, and Farming Simulator. So 3 fun games to play, all wrapped up in one. So we'll go ahead and pull our pipe out, get it ready. I hope we have a tipper. If not, we're kind of SOL on that one. The one thing I'm seeing already though that I love, fields are outlined with trees, but the roads are nice and wide. The trees aren't overbearing. And just, oh, that's what's making us money. We got a freaking turbine back there, a wind turbine. Smart man. So a wind turbine in, so instantly we're making money every hour. That's where it's coming from. I think it only took me 13 minutes to figure it out. I do believe that with this automatic cutter that manual unloading is on. There's disable automatic cutter. So after this field is done, we're going to turn off GPS for the moment. Yeah, I know you're beeping at me because we're coming to the end of the field. But the other thing I see as far as running GPS, this map is going to be a hell of a lot more GPS friendly than the other ones we play. Alright, so GPS off, harvester off. Let's just turn this thing around right here. And you can see we've got a wheel loader. We've got a Massey Ferguson 8700 series tractor. We've got our Lizard TT. And, alright, perfect example. Let's just use this as a, look at all the stuff we have to sell here. Look at all this. All that's gonna go bye-bye. Oh, yes, we already have a baler. Perfect. All right, there's a forage wagon. There's an auger wagon. Looking at more of the stuff that we have. Is that a corn head? Yes, it is. There's a fertilizer spreader. Both varieties, liquid and solid. Big ass equipment shed here. Here's our fuel. There's our wheel loader. Got a pressure washer over here. Nice. And let's drive down here because we've got more stalls. What is this little thing? Seedmaster 2K17. Ah, very nice. So let's jump in this tractor, and this is not a... This is our tipper. This isn't a forage, so we're good. We're gonna go over, empty out the harvester, see what we get out of that. Now, this is the Joskin tipper with the rear steerable, well, front and rear, I think, steer. Safety first. And there's one thing I think I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna do the where the hell is it? What am I looking for? Be on this page. Ha ha ha! Automatic engine start off. So we can jump out of this vehicle, leave the engine running, getting this one, start offloading our grain, but we have to start the engine first. So start engine, offload, and then we can shut the engine back off. I like the manual start. You definitely need it for when you're running the Wheelmaster because you can't stay all up on that. There has to be a tractor running it. And without that, you're kind of really screwed. Now without GPS on, we can see we've got Beck's boards, Jeeves mill, Jeeves windrow, all-purpose BGA rail, BGA, Merville's, organics, furways, barn wool, ruffles, sawmill, taffies, lowlands, produce too. Shit jokes, love them. So this guy should be getting pretty full here. It wasn't really a big harvest because it was not fertilized. Not a big deal though. It's filling a little bit more than I thought it would out of this trailer. Alright, so we got 69%. 32,795 liters. We're going to head down to the farm here, which is going to be a pretty good drive down, seeing how we got to get to field 3. But we got to go down there anyway. So this is field 3, and then our farm is right over here. And this is where the 90-footer is going to come in handy. I can see a lot of inspiration from Goldcrest in here, like the trestles, the mountainous scenery, but all in all, this map is awesome looking. So we're going to go down here to a silo. See if we can fill up. I think this is the drive-through silo. Whoa, 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 easy there, killer. Yep. So we can fill this up real quick here. Alright, so our 93%, 44,047 liters. Let's take a look and see, it is what, wheat? Yeah, let's see where wheat's selling the highest at right now. Wheat is selling the highest at the grain elevator. So, grain elevator is where? Right by where we were. Oh boy, can't turn that way. I think we need a little bit bigger tractor than the Voltra S series to pull this. Let's turn cruise on. So we need to drive over to the grain elevator. Let's try and be a little bit realistic and follow the roads this time. So left, right, left, and then left. Oh boy. Ooh, she's starting to struggle. Still pretty respectable. We're coming up on the field we just did. Now I want to make a left under this trestle here, I believe. And then follow it with the right. Yep. Follow the right-hander. As we run out of steam coming up that. Yeah, at least it's got a real horn. And then we'll follow that up with the left hand. And the grain elevator will be right down here. Awesome. So let's look for a trigger here. There it is, right there. Alright, so we're going to get just under $2,000 a liter for this. Let that money flow. I love these telescopic ram trailers. So that got us $87,295, which isn't that bad. And what's nice is he put in all cuttable trees through here that separates the field. We'll make our way over to the... Actually, you know what? We'll put this probably back by field 3. We'll keep this around for right now. This actually is a decent trailer to have. We'll park the Voltra back over where we found it with the Joskin trailer. Now we're gonna jump out of that, go to the start menu here, and we're gonna look at stuff that we don't need, like that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. Or that. And while we're doing that, we're gonna, there we go, that's reset, but holy crap, where's the shop at? Okay, so that's just all been reset to the farm where I'm at. I don't see how you can direct sell anything. Yeah, let's turn on speed player too. I'm tired of running slow. Is there a point around here anywhere where we can sell stuff? Not really seeing it. Sawmill. BJ Bakery. Fuel sales. Fenways. Mervilles. Barn. Wool sales. Is there not an implement shop on here? Yeah, this might make it a little tough because I've got a bunch of stuff to sell. Hey, dumbass. Garage. Sell. Sell. I hate those plows. Sell that, sell this. Sell the Prono. Sell the small seeder because we're going to be doing direct or fertilizer. Sell both of them. We're going to use those. That one. Sell our little mower. Don't need that. Don't need the forage wagon. Keeping the baler. Wow, we have another one of these damn things. We don't need the Joskins manure trailer. Or actually, that's a water trailer, but still, we don't need it. I believe that filtered out all the stuff we don't want. So we're sitting at just under $1 million. All the bullshit got sold. Now, we need a... what do we need? Headers. We need this gigantic header right there. Why, yes, I would love to purchase a $50,000 90-foot header. So where did that put that at? Spin around, spin around, spin around. Whee! Where the hell is our head at? Huh. Looking... Hey, what the hell is this? Oh my god, there it is right there. There's our shop. Here's where you sell stuff. I can't find our header. You'd figure gigantic freaking red header would be easy to find. And we've run all around the shit pit, main farm. Alright, well, let's look through here. Hey, there it is. Found it. Where's our harvester? Shit. I'm gonna drop that one. And now we'll tow it back to the farm. Actually, we're gonna do better than that. We're gonna reset that back. And we're gonna reset the header for it back. Yes! Uh-oh. I'm in the non-collision part of the header. Alright, so we got both of these. Let me hump this thing and get it on there. So now we know we can back this up, get it the hell away from our other header. Drop it. Go into our garage. Sell our 45-foot draper head, which we made back almost every penny that we spent buying this Gigantor head. Right now, I don't see the benefit of running a wheel loader, but I'm sure we'll need one in the future. So we're actually doing pretty good, but what we can start doing now probably is buying, oh, well, we gotta buy a seeder. Yeah, I forgot, this thing does 35 miles an hour. It's amazing what things do when you script them. So as of right now, we only own field 3, which is up there, or no, field 5. I think what we need to do is purchase some additional land. Where is the sell point for this one? Looking. It's gotta be down the other corner. Trying to see what type of grain that is too. There it is, there's the sell point. And this will get done in no time with a 90-foot head. So we'll move down here. Detach that header. Oh, no, we don't want to flip it. We want to put it on. That's where we had the, there it is. Fold the header. Look at this. This is freaking ridiculous. I wonder if this will break the GPS. Then again, you don't really need GPS if you're running a 90-foot head. How much is the field, though? What? You only wanted 52 grand for that field? Oh, no, hell no. That was 687,000 for the field. Holy shit. Okay. We might have screwed ourselves there. Now I have to rely on straw swath. And we still gotta buy an autoloader trailer to sell the straw bales. As you can tell by the non-collision part of the header, seeing how it's through the ground right there. This field is not going to be very filling, so this is not going to bode well for us. Although, okay, never mind. This is a 90-foot head, and we're only taking a small slice out of it. We might need to get our, well, we can't buy the truck. The good news, we're right next to the farm. The bad news is we don't know where we're going to have to sell the grain. And that is a humongous straw swath that we just left back there. Now, just out of curiosity, I want to see. Turn on GPS. New auto width. Holy shit, it picks up 27.7 meters. So it's picked up our working width. Yeah, we are GPSing with a 90-foot head. This is ridiculous. Now we're actually kind of getting our we might actually need to get the Flegel. Harvesting at 9. Pretty good. So we'll slow down here and let that pile build up. This is going to be hell when we try to bale. Break the GPS. Manual turns. What a damn pipe. No, you're already messed up. Stop it. Don't spit stuff. No, 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 no. Damn it. Straw swath out in my field. It's alright, we'll pick it up. Yes. So we're at 30%. Slow this down. Turn my damn. Oh god, we're leaving a big ass pile here behind the straw. Straighten it out, don't leave any behind. close to the end again. Not breaking GPS yet. Still doing this. Non-collision for the win. Reset the GPS. We're at 42% capacity on the harvester. I wish I had this header when we did the first field. It wouldn't have been so many damn rows, but I know this one's gonna be hell when it comes to bales. Damn, the thing's bouncing through here. And I think I turned on my lights again. Yes, I did. See, we're starting to fill up on wheat here, or barley. Wheat was the last one. I can't believe I dropped 637 grand on a field. I look at it as more of a convenience thing. It's right next to the farm. Give me a lot of straw swath out of this, seeing how we're literally laying down a ton of it. We're gonna choke that New Holland baler when we start to do it. And the crazy part, turn the damn pipe on and turn the damn lights off. Pipe out, pipe in, pipe everywhere, pipe down. Probably still have maybe what, 2 more passes with this. Doing a pretty good job filling up. We'll definitely have some surplus grain in the silo. So that's something to look forward to. Maybe get to the end of the field. Getting close. Slow this sucker down. Break the GPS again. Yeah, we have 2 more passes with this. Which is a good thing, because we're at 64%, and it'll be interesting to see what we get off of the bales and the actual grain itself. Now this is going to top out our Joskin trailer for sure. Trying to remember, I think we might buy a couple of those Timties. Well, the Timty I know will hold 100,000, but that means we gotta buy a semi truck, and I didn't put in the FLD Freightliner, so. Trailer, I forget how much it was. Oh wait, I put a Flegel in, but that'll just destroy everything because that's rated for 400,000 liters. Slow it down one more time. God, it's gonna be hell to bail that. Oh, wait a minute. We're not gonna make it on one last pass. We're gonna have a little tiny chunk. Right now we are working at 32.6 hectares per hour. Smashing anything else that we would do. Letting us know that we're at 80% full. Oh my God, look at the size of that straw swath. That's a friggin' mountain. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna have to make multiple trips. And where is this gonna reset the harvester? The harvester's gonna be spitting stuff out the backside? No. I'll just set it right here and we will run up the very edge of the field with this. Now this straw swath shouldn't be near as tall as the rest of it, which is not. Good news is we'll have a mainly full hopper here. Even a decent straw swath. Turn GPS off. Now that we're kind of back on track, everything looks a little bit better. We'll get to the end here. It should be just under 90%. Yep. Just under 90. The harvester is off. Let's go ahead and come down this way. It's going to be hard to stop this thing because it is pretty heavy right now. It does not want to stop. Oh, brace, brace, brace. Alright, so we dropped the harvester's head. Leave it out of the way of the field. No. Alright, so where is our... There it is. Our Valtra turn it around and head it down this way. I can only imagine how much they want for field 3 then. I thought we were getting a break, man. We're going to offload this. Going to take 2 trips. Now that should stop unloading the second that we are full, even though it is set to manual offload. This thing takes forever to unload. This holds a lot more than I remembered, but it's nowhere near going to hold what we're going to attempt to put in it. It's close to the back here. Get it filling up a little bit more even looking. This drives me crazy. Okay, this thing holds an impressive amount. And it's not like the Crampy, which holds 59. This is pretty damn close. This holds in the 40s. It's 46. Or 47. 47,000, manual unload stopped. It's not shitting grain on the ground, which is a good thing. Alright, now where is barley selling the highest at? Merville's. I'll look on the map. Merville's is way... Oh, no, it's not that far. It's just right across the highway, so... Go this way. We got a little bit of a drive. We're going to see how we get to Merville's from here. Oh, shit. Trying to see where this is going, and it's got us going up a freaking hill. Oh, yep, a windy dirt-ass path. So this will take us to Merville's. Right here. And looks like we're going up. At least it's in increments and it's not just straight climb. I want to say that we go this way. Negative, that is not Merville's. Unless, where are we at? Oh, no, we're at Merville's. Yep, Merville's farm. I was right. Rock on. This is going to drive the price through the floor, but we got to empty out that harvester. And this isn't selling for near as good. That was $79,189 for a 100% trailer. So 47,000 liters got us $79,000. We might not be making a return trip to Myrtle's farm. Oh look, there's our silos right there. Apologize, any cars? Nope, there are none. We're good. So we'll drive up, drive around the harvester, fill her up again. And then I believe we will, well, we're gonna fill it up, take it somewhere, see who has the highest offering price. Wherever the money's at is where we're going with this, because we need every penny now. After my little screw up of buying a $600,000 field. Oh, I drove far enough away from that I actually did that. I love that I can do that. Just turn around and shut it right off. So 47.47. This thing was at 98% and it holds 100,000. We're still gonna have another load. Jesus. Well, we'll use this opportunity to see where it is still selling the highest at. Well, it's going up at the railroad. Merville's went down by about $100, so we didn't really affect the price too bad. It's still $1,500. $1,565. So scratch what I said before. We might be going back to Merville's again. And the harvester is starting to look a lot emptier now. We may actually get all this in one load. Harvester is looking kind of low. With luck, we can empty this out and empty out the harvester. Yes. So we're gonna go back to Merville's one last time. We have successfully emptied out the harvester. What's this called? Dracar. Oh, look at cheap ass cologne, Dracar Noir. So almost a full load this time, going back up to Merville's. It'll be easier when we have the semis. Now looking at it, Merville's isn't really that far away. It's just right up here. What's up, Merville? I'm back. This time we're gonna whip this bitch around. Hopefully we get around 350. Not gonna hold my hopes, but we should. Oh yeah, we'll get 350. 360, 370. Oh shizzle. $67,077 off of that one. So we haven't quite made our cash back on. Oh hell, we're not gonna make our cash back yet on Jack. We need to buy a semi and an auto loader. But first, we need to get our asses out in the field and bale. And I do believe that that is a New Holland square baler behind it. It's back at the farm. Speaking of farm, boom, Pine Cove Farm. Now let's look for our baler. More likely it's going to be up top. There's our baler right there. Getting our Massey. Hey, get out of the road, chicken. You're gonna die. Oh, that one didn't make it. And yes, this is the square baler. So we're gonna take our baler. Now we're not going to drop our pickup till we're there. And we will start over at our first field over there, field 5. Kind of smart thing to do, seeing as it's the furthest away. Sorry to whoever owns field 3, I'm kind of using you as a shortcut. Now this is the baler that I'm very used to running. Drop that pickup, turn on the baler, and let's go. These ones aren't going to be too impressive. It's going to be the ones that we did with the 90-foot header instead of the 45. But nonetheless, it should still push out some impressive bales. Although this is, I think, the baler I don't like because it doesn't have a wide pickup on it. Yeah, we're missing a bunch of stuff on just the small ones. There is 3 bales. Please don't shit one out as we're turning. Probably drop it right the hell here. Now our goal is to buy a seeder that does cultivation as well, so we don't have to do any of that. Just get the seeder out and go to town. And this one's probably going to push a bale out as we're turning. Or we'll get lucky and it'll push one just before. Alright, good. Dropped it right there in the field. Head back up. It should be decent. I mean, I don't know what he's got the bale prices set at. But for this just being a waste product, we could have just disabled straw swath and ended up with chopped straw. But not scripting the money to where we just have funny money and do whatever the hell we want with. We actually have to earn our way up. We actually got a good start though by having some good equipment right off the bat. We have to think before we buy. And the top of my list is a seeder / cultivator. And possibly a bigger baler, because this thing is missing a lot. And I've got it right over this path and it's just skipping stuff. Pickup is not very wide. Please discharge a bale before we leave the field. So we need also an autoloader and a semi. So in the meantime, we could go the alternate route and lease a semi. Which might actually be the smarter thing to do at the start. Once we get a few harvests in though, we should be alright. Good, that thing is barely hanging on. This field isn't going to be anywhere near as crazy as when we go over to field 2. Field 2 is going to be nuts. It's probably going to be a bale like every 2 seconds. This one's pushing them out pretty good. I think I might actually have the chrome bale pack too. Gonna drop it now. Don't want any in the grass. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 more rows to go on this one, and we're already at a ton of bales. I don't think the price of the bales ever changes. Because I remember correctly when I played on the Waniwak, I was dropping bales all day long and the prices never dipped. Now that could be the way that Seth had it scripted, but who knows. Oh, right at the edge of the field. Why are you skipping stuff? Jeez. At least we'll end this on a down pass. No, we won't either. We'll be on an up pass. Yep. We're gonna end up at the other end of the field. And then we'll get into the huge piles of straw. As we can see already, I've got a ton of bales laying out. really interested in seeing how much this is going to bring in. Now it's not going to show me how much each trailer brings in because it's going to show bale by bale by bale. If I remember right though, the autoloader is a fairly cheap trailer. One more up this field, then we'll move over to the big field that we did with the 90-foot head. These square bales look like they are really, really tight on the twine. Cut that bale there. Swing to make our last row on this field. One thing I wish they had was like an add-on, just like the harvester does. Something that showed you how many bales you have done. That you can reset every time you use it. That'd be awesome. So our baler's off. We're going to unload the baler here. Dump 2. We got one in the machine still. Drive through the maze of bales. And why not? Let's start with the wiener pass. Up at the... we'll work our way from the top to the bottom in this next field. So we'll start up here with the small one. Baler is on, cruise control is on. Let's see what the difference is with a 90-foot head. Yeah. Big difference. I've already made 2. So far we haven't had one satanically kickflip off the back of the baler yet. So it's a good sign. Now this is going to be tricky, mowing over that mountain. I can tell already though, we're going to be cutting a lot more bales. Make a wider turn here, because that is a huge pile. Wow. This thing's pushing them out non-stop. That's a little nuts. Okay, so now we know what to look forward to for the rest of this field is bale, 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 bale. About every 2 to 3 seconds, see a bale popping off the end of this. this point, I don't even care if I'm missing some on the side. I mean, we are just pumping these things out. Oh boy. That was a big pile. Trying to center this thing up over the row. But once again, this New Holland just does not have the capacity or the feeder mouth that the Case or the other ones do. Just to look at that row of bales we just made. This is easily going to be 7-8 trips, even with the big autoloader trailer. 'Cause we're making 4,000-pound bales. Yeah, we're making 4,000-pound bales every pass. And this is kind of funny now. Now I know the tow behind, I don't know about the 10-meter one. I haven't tried the 10-meter Joskin's trailer. We might do that instead, seeing how we don't have a semi and I don't feel like springing for the money for one. So we're probably just gonna get the Joskin's 10-meter. I think it's 8-meter and 10-meter for their towable autoloaders. Now the bigger one for the semi, that holds 36. Yeah, 36 for sure. And who knows, the Joskin's might be even better because it stacks in 4 high instead of 3. But there's one thing we know for sure of. No shortage of bales. Now I suppose I could go get that Fentra and use it with the Joskin's. If I remember correct, yep, our barn is right over there on the main farm, so it's not like we gotta drive far to sell these bales, which is a good thing. Because on the Waniwak map, I was having to drive 1,000,000 miles, especially if I was on one side of the map just to get to the other side where the barn was. It was only worth it if you had 2 of the autoloaders hooked up in a road train and then had somebody behind you with another road train hooked up. At this point, I really don't mind missing the little bits here. It's not going to hurt us at all. This is ridiculous. So, we're going to do some math on this. What it costs to buy the 10-meter trailer, and then how much we make. I know we're going to pay for the trailer. We'll easily pay for the trailer, but I want to see how much we make on top. Because I think this Massey's got enough power, or the Massey has enough assy that it can pull the the cedar. If not, we'll have to just take it over to the shop and upgrade it to where it can. I know that Challenger had the power to pull anything on the planet, but I don't like the articulating one. If it's the Field Viper, it'd be a different story. That's tracked. We're leaving them about every 50 foot. This is going to be so ridiculous. We might just be on the safe side. We'll probably just take the Massey and the baler back over to the farm. Park the baler, and then we'll buy the Joskins autoloader. Now this pile's so damn big, I'm missing on both sides. I'm gonna go over the mountain here. Trying to line it up to where I can stay fairly straight and get the majority of this, but as you can see, it does leave a bit behind. So we've definitely got our work cut out for us. We have one more row bale. It's probably a smart thing starting over at the farm, or starting at the far end of the field, working our way down to the farm. So what are we gonna get here on our last run? We're gonna stay right tight on this. Shouldn't miss any, except for that little piece there. And we're starting to leave strips on both sides now. But once again, not like it really freaking matters, because we're popping bales out every couple seconds. All right, finally. So we've cut the last bale. Turn it off. Unloading the baler. High speed unload. The baler is going to get put back in place. Goes up over this way. We can put in any old storage barn. So there's our first bit of baling done. Now we need to go to Loading wagons. I don't know where the hell did I find it, like baling. Some baling technology. There's a 10 meter, 8 meter. Oh shit. It's only 19,000. Buy it. Take a look around, see where the hell it put it. I think that might be the only glitch I've seen, is you gotta reset all your tools after you buy them. And that'll put it right down here. There it is. So there's a 10 meter loader. This one should be a little bit more set for square bales already. Put it in work position. And we are going to head off for field number 5. Let's see how much baling we can get done per load. Once again, I'm sorry to whoever owns Field 3. I'm only using you temporarily until I can purchase you myself. Make sure it picks up the first one. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. So still that goes 4 high. There's 8. Looks like we might get a little bit more storage. Whoa, 12. $16. $20. It'll be 32. $32 bales on the Joskin 10 meter. That's 1 trailer full. I would not be surprised if we already haven't made some money on top of purchasing this awesome little trailer with independent suspension. Now we gotta drive down to the sell point that's down by the fueling station. That'll be the barn. We don't have to back into the son of a bitch. Oh, it's a straight drive through. Nice. So 984 a piece. Uh-oh. Where we hit? Ramps hit. So just that first load of bales we've already paid for the trailer. And then some. Exactly what I wanted to see. Hopefully we can get the rest of the field here. We're sure gonna try. I know he snaked the one from up top, so. I will easily get the rest of this field. Easily. Whoa, widen out the control there. As it's still clicking off the bales that we've already sold. It only does X amount at a time, so. Our payment came in one lump sum, but we're gonna have to wait as it individually processes them at 984 like you can see there. So it seems to be it's the same price for straw. Grass bales, if this is the same indication as what we saw on Hall Farm, straw bales being $9.84 a piece, grass are going to be $1,080 each. So I've just shy of a full trailer here on this field. It'll be 6 bales short. Shart. A little Irish there. Shart. Moving at maximum velocity here. That's going to be a different story over there once we hit that field. Thought about it. Come through our nice barn here. That's set to go. See what happens if we go straight. Ah, if we go straight out, it doesn't hit. Ding, ding, ding. We'll come down here through our little pole barn. Go ahead and line up for our next baling adventure. That's right now. That should. It's a good start, right up to $414,000 or $415,000. That's gonna do it for this first episode here at Pine Cove Valley. Definitely more my style of farming, a lot more big equipment work, and definitely see a lot of fun in this one. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.